What if chasing women was never the real problem? What if it was the symptom of something deeper? What if your pursuit of love has more to do with your inner void than with the women you're chasing? And what if the answer to peace, confidence, and connection lies not in the pursuit, but in letting go? Welcome to the wisdom of Stoicism, a path not of passivity, but of power. In today's world, many men find themselves trapped in an exhausting chase. They pursue women relentlessly, often seeking validation, affection, or identity in the process. It starts with desire, but quickly turns into desperation, and somewhere along the way, self-worth becomes entangled with being chosen. But what if there's a better way? Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy that has endured for centuries, offers a refreshing and empowering alternative. It teaches us that true contentment doesn't come from chasing, but from changing. From mastering your mind, controlling your desires, and living in alignment with virtue. In this video, we'll explore timeless lessons from Marcus Aurelius, one of history's greatest Stoic minds, on how to shift your perspective on women, relationships, and happiness itself. Let's begin with the root. Understanding the pursuit. Why do so many men feel compelled to chase women? Often, it's not love that drives us, but fear. Fear of being alone, fear of not being enough. Society celebrates the image of the relentless romantic, the man who never gives up, who wins her heart through persistence and grand gestures. But what if that narrative is flawed? According to Stoic wisdom, unexamined desire can lead to self-destruction. Instead of reacting impulsively to feelings, the Stoic takes a breath, takes a step back, and reflects. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Despise not death, but welcome it, for nature wills it like all else." In the context of desire, this reminds us, don't fight what is. Don't force what isn't natural. Accept outcomes with dignity. When we chase without reflection, we end up empty. Relationships grow strained. Confidence crumbles. But when we realign our focus inward, we regain control. The Stoic path to contentment. The Stoics didn't teach us to repress emotion. They taught us to master it. And that mastery begins by letting go of what we cannot control, other people, circumstances, and outcomes. Happiness, then, is not found in gaining affection. It's found in cultivating inner strength. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This is the Stoic challenge, to stop trying to fix the world and instead refine the self. When it comes to love, that means letting go of the need to chase someone. Focus instead on becoming someone worthy of deep, mutual connection, not through manipulation, but through character, virtue in relationships. The heart of Stoicism is virtue, living with wisdom, courage, self-discipline, and justice. And nowhere is this more important than in your relationships. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So ask yourself, are your thoughts about women shaped by respect or by need? Are you seeking to give or to gain, rather than chase? Cultivate the qualities that naturally attract others: honesty, confidence, kindness, strength. When you live virtuously, you stop trying to impress and start simply being impressive. Embracing self-control. One of the most powerful Stoic virtues is self-control, the ability to master your emotions, to act with intention, not impulse, is the true mark of strength. In dating, this means not reacting from insecurity or neediness. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. You can't control how someone feels about you. You can only control your own behavior, your own focus, and your own values. And when you learn to do that, really do it, you become unshakable. Respecting autonomy. The Stoics also taught deep respect for the natural flow of the universe and for the autonomy of others. When you chase someone relentlessly, you may unintentionally ignore their will, their space, their freedom, but as Marcus Aurelius reminds us, everything is right for me, which is right for you. O universe, respect isn't just about politeness, it's about alignment. When you stop forcing things to happen, you give life and others room to respond freely. Respect her decision, respect her pace. If a connection is meant, it will grow. If not, you haven't lost. You've practiced integrity, the art of patience. In a world driven by instant gratification, patience is rare and powerful. So often, the impulse to chase comes from fear. Fear that time is running out, that love will slip away if we don't act fast. But the Stoics knew better. Marcus said, "Keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Don't force a bond, let time reveal truth. Let compatibility emerge naturally. Be willing to wait, because the right connection isn't hurried, it's earned through honesty, alignment, and calm confidence." Rejection and stoicism. Rejection stings. It can feel like a personal failure, but according to Stoic thought, it's not. Marcus wrote, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Rejection is not a verdict on your worth. It's simply reality giving you a new direction. See it as feedback, as fuel, as a chance to grow, not shrink. The man who can face rejection without bitterness is rare and deeply attractive. The power of perspective. Your faults shape your world. When you rise each morning, Marcus reminds you, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to love. Love is not a goal to be won, it's a gift to be given. So stop tying your happiness to her response. Start building it from within. You don't need to be chosen to feel worthy. You already are. Building meaningful connections instead of chasing. Connect. Be real. Be sincere. Be grounded. Genuine relationships aren't built through pursuit, but through presence. Once again, Marcus speaks. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Show up with your full self. Be kind. Be thoughtful, be steady, and those who resonate with your presence will naturally gravitate toward you. The power of contentment. The Stoics taught that peace doesn't come from others, it comes from within. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself." Let that sink in. You don't need to chase, to prove, or to win someone to be fulfilled. You only need to align your thoughts with virtue, your heart with peace, and your life with purpose. Freedom from attachment. At the core of Stoicism lies this: don't cling. Don't attach your identity to outcomes, relationships, or rejection. Marcus wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." So if someone walks away, don't beg, don't chase. Instead, rise. Detach not from love, but from ego, from fear, from expectation. That's where your freedom lives. Now that we've explored the Stoic foundation, how to shift from chasing women to cultivating wisdom and peace, let's take the next step. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into practical Stoic strategies, reflection, self-improvement, mindset rewiring, and daily habits to apply these teachings in real life. Stick with me, because your journey is just beginning. So, we've uncovered how Stoicism guides us away from chasing and toward becoming a man rooted in virtue, inner peace, and presence. But how do we live this in practice, both as individuals and in our relationships? Let's take it further, from mindset to action. 1. Become the best version of yourself. For you, true growth isn't about impressing others. It's about building a life you're proud to live. The Stoic path urges you to pursue hobbies, education, and practices that enrich your mind and build your spirit, not to attract anyone, but to honor your potential. Whether it's reading philosophy, mastering a skill, getting healthier, or learning discipline, every small investment in yourself makes you stronger, steadier, and less reliant on external validation. It's not about proving your worth to the world. It's about living in alignment with it. 2. Develop patience. Impatience often fuels the chase. It whispers, "Act now, get her attention, win her fast." But Stoicism reminds us, anything worth having takes time, and anything rushed is rarely rooted. Practicing patience means allowing space for things to unfold. It teaches you to slow down, think clearly, and act from reason rather than emotion. In dating and in life, patience is the difference between impulse and intention. 3. Cultivate gratitude. It's easy to focus on what you don't have, the relationship, the attention, the one that got away. But when you pause and shift to gratitude, everything changes. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself." Start each day by appreciating what you do have: your health, your growth, your peace. Gratitude grounds you in the present. It softens the need to chase and strengthens the joy of simply being. 4. Respect autonomy. In every interaction, especially with women, respect is non-negotiable. Stoicism teaches us to honor not only ourselves but the free will of others. Everyone walks their own path. Everyone has the right to choose. Don't manipulate, don't beg, don't try to bend someone's will to match your desires. If someone isn't interested, accept it with grace. The no isn't a threat, it's a boundary. Respect it, and move forward in dignity. 5. Reframe rejection. Rejection hurts, but only as much as we interpret it to. When someone turns you down, don't spiral. Don't tie it to your self-worth. Instead, do what the Stoics did. Reframe it. See it as feedback, not failure. See it as redirection, not rejection. Rejection is simply life making room for something that aligns better with who you're becoming. 6. Build meaningful connections. Stop chasing outcomes. Start cultivating relationships. Lead every interaction with authenticity. Listen deeply. Be curious, not performative. Meaningful relationships aren't built on games or tactics. They're rooted in mutual understanding, honesty, and presence. You don't need to be flashy. You need to be real. 7. Let go of external validation. The moment your value depends on someone else's opinion, you've given away your power. Stop waiting for likes, texts, or approval. Begin building from within. When you no longer need attention to feel confident, that's when you start attracting it without effort. Self-validation is freedom. External praise becomes a bonus, not your foundation. 8. Practice emotional control. The Stoics knew this. Your emotions may rise, but they don't have to rule you. Especially in relationships, emotions can cloud judgment. One wrong word, one angry text, can break what took months to build. Breathe, think, pause, learn to feel deeply, but respond wisely. Let your emotions inform you, not command you. Emotional control isn't suppression, it's sovereignty. 9. Pursue virtuous love. Not all love is created equal. Stoicism calls us to virtuous love, love that's founded on mutual respect, selflessness, integrity, and depth. It's not about chemistry alone. It's about commitment to values, about supporting one another's growth. Choose love that builds you both mentally, emotionally, spiritually. The Stoic approach to long-term love. It's easy to stay calm during the chase, but what about when you're in the thick of a relationship? Long-term love tests your patience, your character, and your consistency. So how do we apply Stoicism in committed relationships? 1. Embrace virtue in partnership. Continue choosing wisdom, courage, and fairness every day. Don't just be a good man, be a better partner. Let virtue shape how you communicate, solve conflict, and support your significant other. A relationship rooted in virtue thrives through storms. 2. Maintain self-control. Conflicts will come, tension will rise, but emotional outbursts destroy more than they solve. Practice the pause. Speak with intention. React with thought, not force. Self-control in love is a rare and powerful gift. 3. Cultivate patience in conflict. Some problems won't be fixed overnight. Some wounds take time. Patience gives space to understand, to heal, and to grow together. Instead of trying to win every disagreement, try to learn from it. 4. Respect each other's autonomy. Even in love, you don't own each other. Support their dreams, respect their space, encourage individuality. Healthy love is not possession, it's partnership. 5. Handle rejection with grace. Even within relationships, rejection shows up, a no, a changed mind, a disagreement. Meet these moments not with ego, but with equanimity. Your peace shouldn't depend on always getting your way, but on how well you hold your center when you don't. 6. Nurture meaningful connection. Go beyond routine. Keep choosing intimacy. Talk deeply. Share openly. Laugh often. Let your bond grow richer with time. Mutual respect and shared values are the soil in which lasting love grows. 7. Find contentment within. Your partner can add to your joy, but they should never be the source of all of it. Keep nurturing your inner world. Find peace that doesn't require anyone else to maintain. Bring your wholeness to the relationship. Don't ask them to fill the gaps. 8. Stay free from unhealthy attachment. True love isn't clingy, it's liberating. Stoicism teaches us not to over-identify with what we might lose. Even in deep commitment, stay centered in yourself. Be whole, not dependent. This makes love a choice, not a chain. 9. Embrace Stoic love. Stoic love is strong, yet gentle. It gives space. It forgives. It supports growth. It rises above petty arguments. It's not about control, but contribution. It loves not to possess, but to elevate. 10. Continue emotional mastery. Over time, passion fades, but emotional maturity will hold a relationship together long after chemistry quiets. Remain steady, be a safe place, keep practicing composure and understanding, even when it's hardest. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And now, you know, your love life does too. Whether you're navigating attraction, rejection, or a years-long partnership, the Stoic path offers a compass. Virtue, wisdom, composure, respect, patience. Choose these daily, and your relationships, romantic or otherwise, will grow not through chasing, but through character. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. Let's build a space of depth, respect, and growth, just like the Stoics would have. And if you'd like more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Thank you for watching. Until next time, walk the path with strength, peace, and purpose.